the man feared that employer wanted to prosecute him for falsifying vaccination records with the utmost rigor.
Geschockt, weil man sowas nicht vermutet. Sinzig war immer ein ruhiger Ort.
Noch nicht verkraftet. Wir konnten
Nee.
2 Tage lang nie richtig schlafen, weil immer der Gedanke kam, warum?
Shalom. First and foremost, let's give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yoshai, Ba'Shem HaKadosh. Yahweh being the Trinity of the world, and he calls God, Ba'Shem in the name of, and Yahweh Shai being the Trinity of our Lord and Savior of the world, and he calls Jesus, and many other names, and the Lord HaKadosh being the Holy Spirit. Much respect to you, Akin Guaf, and me brothers and sisters, pushing the work of the Lord in true faith sincerity. Shalom. So, man, you can clearly see, man, this news, this video is sick, man. This man, basically killed him and his family because he feared that him forging, the jab, certificate, because especially in Europe, majority in Europe, the jab is mandatory, Vanessa Vax is mandatory over there, So now, like, things are starting to get very draconian to the point that if you don't have a certificate, or proof that you have taken, the concoction of Esau, like, you won't be able, to do certain things, man, So this is just sick, man. This is showing you how, how the devil, how Esau is the devil, man. To the point that these people fear so much, of their punishment, to the point that they had to commit suicide, that he had to commit suicide and kill his own family, He'd rather die than see his family, being taken away from him, man. That's just sick, man. That's just crazy, man. And you think this is bad? It's just the beginning, man. Wait till the MOTB comes, man. Marcus the Beast, man. It's gonna be even more crazier, man. When people can't buy or sell, when people can't do anything, can't function at all in society without taking it. Look how crazy people are gonna turn, man. You're gonna see a suicide rate at a all-time high. You're gonna see all these crazy things, man. So yeah, man, let's get into the scriptures. This book of Proverbs, chapter 2, Proverbs chapter 29, Salakia, in the second verse, and it reads, "When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear fruit, the people mourn." So ultimately, when the righteous are in authority, a righteous rulership, people are in a rejoicing state. People are, feeling good. They don't have to worry about anything. But when the wicked bear rule, when the wicked's in rulership, just like right now, Esau, Edom, controlling the world, being the wicked, they're in rule. People are mourning right now, man, especially with Esau's draconian, measures, lately, man, to the point that people can barely function without taking, this concoction, this jab, People are mourning right now, man. Look at the video we just watched. This man killed himself, because he feared, the punishment that he's going to receive, due to him, forging, a jab, a jab signature, on the jab certificate for his wife, man. That's just crazy, man. This just shows, this devil, has to get out of rulership, man, because at the end of the day, the whole world, just mourns, man. Even in the scriptures, it says that when this man loses his rulership, that even the fir trees are going to rejoice, man. The animals are going to rejoice. The trees are going to rejoice, man. The air is going to rejoice. Everything's going to rejoice when this, parasite gets out of rulership, man. Because the only thing Esau is nothing but a parasite, to the world, man. Because ultimately, You know, he tries to take all the benefits and doesn't help anything else, man. This man is a predator, man. Esau is a predator, you know? And this predator needs to get out of here, man. You know? Now let's get one more precept, you know, to close it out. Go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 10. This book of Isaiah, chapter 10, starting at the first verse, and it reads, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have described." You know, so we know woe in the scriptures means destruction. You know, so the Lord is saying destruction unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, you know. Decrees meaning laws, you know, etc., man. And this is Esau, you know, who makes, you know, these unrighteous, these unfair laws, you know, these draconian laws, man. So ultimately, you know, judgment, you know, and destruction is coming upon Esau, Edom, for making all these unrighteous laws, man. You know, verse 2, to turn aside the needy from the judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey and that they may rob their fatherless. Verse 3, and what will ye do in the day of visitation, and the desolation which shall come from far? To whom will ye flee for help, and will ye leave your glory? Verse 4, without me they shall bow down under the prisoners, and they shall fall under the slain. For all this his anger is not turned away, and his hand is stretched out still. Verse 5, O Assyrian, the rod of my anger and the staff in their hand is in my indignation. And we know that the modern day Assyrian is the so-called Edomites right now, you know, the so-called, you know, Babylonians, you know, the modern day, you know, Romans, the Americans right now, man. You know, spiritual Assyrians, man. In verse 6, I will send against him a purple nation, against the people of my wrath, and I will give the charge to take spoil and take the prey and thread them that is mire of the streets. You know, so ultimately, you know, Esau, the Edomites, are the hypocritical Salakia nation, you know. The Lord, you know, is giving them the keys right now, you know, to you know, hand out, you know, spiritual beatings, because ultimately Esau is nothing but the sword of the Lord, man. You know, Esau can't function anymore when the Lord gives him no more control, man. So ultimately the Lord is giving, you know, Esau a little go around now, but soon his time, you know, his turn will be over, man. You know, in the future, in the kingdom in the future, man, we're not gonna be worrying about unrighteous decrees. You know, people won't have to go through these things that they're experiencing right now, man. You know? So with that, Lord, and ratified to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bashim El Shai, Bashim Kakadash, Shalom.